Nahusha was a king of the Lunar Dynasty in ancient India. Nahusha ruled his kingdom with fairness and righteousness. He cared deeply for his subjects and always put their well-being first. His reign was considered a golden age. Nahusha's reputation as a virtuous and capable ruler spread far and wide. Indra, the king of the gods, had committed a grave sin that would change the course of his destiny. He had slain Vritra, a Brahmin, in battle, an act that was both heroic and tragic. This act of Brahmahatya, killing a Brahmin, was a terrible crime that brought a curse upon Indra, a curse that would haunt him. The curse weakened Indra and forced him to flee from his throne in heaven, leaving his kingdom vulnerable. The gods were left without a leader, and the celestial realms were in turmoil, struggling to maintain order and balance. They searched for a mortal king who possessed the qualities of righteousness, wisdom and strength, a leader who could guide them. Their search led them to Nahusha, whose virtuous reign had earned him great merit and respect among mortals and gods alike. Nahusha was initially hesitant to accept the offer. Gods assured him that he would return to Earth after Indra's curse was lifted. This promise gave Nahusha some comfort and hope. They believed that he was the only one capable of restoring order to the heavens, bringing peace and stability back to their realm. At first, Nahusha ruled wisely and justly, much like his time on Earth. His decisions were fair, and his leadership was respected. However, the power and grandeur of his position gradually corrupted him. His decisions became more self-serving, and his once clear vision was clouded by his newfound arrogance. As Nahusha's arrogance grew, so did his desires. He became enamored by Sachi, the beautiful wife of Indra. Blinded by his infatuation, Nahusha sent for Sachi, demanding her presence in his court. His obsession knew no bounds, and he was determined to have her regardless of the consequences. Sachi, loyal to her husband and horrified by Nahusha's advances, sought help from the sage Brihaspati, the guru of the gods. She was desperate and needed guidance to navigate this perilous situation.
I am loyal to Indra. I cannot succumb to Nahusha's demands. I need help. Please guide me on what to do.
Brihaspati advised Sachi to seek the protection of the sage Agastya, known for his wisdom and spiritual powers. Agastya devised a plan to expose Nahusha's arrogance and free Sachi from his advances. His wisdom was unparalleled, and he knew exactly how to handle the situation. Sachi, agree to meet Nahusha, but ask him to come to you carried by 7 great sages. This will reveal his true nature. His arrogance will be his undoing. And so, the stage was set for Nahusha's downfall. Nahusha, blinded by his desire and arrogance, agreed to Sachi's request. He summoned the 7 great sages, including Agastya, and demanded that they carry him to Sachi's palace. The sages, bound by their dharma to fulfill the request, reluctantly agreed. Nahusha said, "Move faster." As the sages carried Nahusha, he grew impatient. He prodded Agastya with his foot, urging him to move faster. In his arrogance, he uttered the word Sarpa, serpent, to Agastya. This act of disrespect towards a revered sage proved to be his downfall.
Sarpa, you called me. You shall become Sarpa.
Agastya, enraged by Nahusha's insolence, cursed him, sealing his fate. Instantly, Nahusha transformed into a monstrous serpent. He fell from the sky, landing in a dark and desolate forest. Stripped of his power and glory, Nahusha was condemned to crawl on his belly, consumed by remorse and regret. For thousands of years, Nahusha wandered the earth as a serpent.
Woe is me. What have I become? One day, the Pandava brothers, heroes of the Hindu epic MAhabharata, were wandering through the forest during their exile. They came across a massive serpent coiled around a tree. The serpent spoke to them, his voice filled with sorrow and despair.
I am Nahusha, the former king of the gods. Hear my tale of downfall and regret. He revealed his identity as Nahusha, recounting the tale of his arrogance and subsequent curse.
Yudhishthira, the eldest Pandava, known for his righteousness and compassion, listened intently to Nahusha's story. He recognized the serpent's sincere remorse.
Is there anything we can do to help you break free from this curse?
Nahusha, touched by Yudhishthira's compassion, revealed that the curse could only be broken by someone who could answer a set of questions about Dharma, the eternal law of righteousness.
Only one who understands Dharma can release me from this torment.
I long to atone for my past transgressions and regain my lost glory. In you, Yudhishthira, I see a glimmer of hope, a chance for redemption. Nahusha saw in Yudhishthira a glimmer of hope, a chance for redemption. The serpent posed complex questions to Yudhishthira, testing his understanding of Dharma. With profound wisdom and unwavering commitment to righteousness, Yudhishthira answered each question flawlessly. Nahusha was astounded by Yudhishthira's wisdom and humility. He realized the depth of his own folly and the transformative power of true repentance. Moved by Nahusha's plight, Yudhishthira offered words of solace and guidance. He reminded Nahusha that true strength lay not in power or position, but in humility, compassion, and adherence to Dharma. Yudhishthira's words pierced through Nahusha's serpent form, reaching the core of his being. Nahusha realized that his arrogance had blinded him to the true meaning of greatness. As Yudhishthira finished answering the last question, a radiant light enveloped Nahusha. The curse was broken. Nahusha transformed back into his human form, free from his serpentine prison. He stood before the Pandavas, humbled and grateful for their compassion. His heart filled with remorse and gratitude, Nahusha thanked Yudhishthira and the Pandavas for their compassion and wisdom. He realized that his time as a serpent, though filled with suffering, had been a period of profound learning and transformation. He had atoned for his past sins and emerged a changed being. The story of Nahusha's rise and fall is a powerful reminder of the dangers of pride and the importance of humility. Nahusha's journey teaches us that power, when unchecked by virtue, can corrupt even the most righteous individuals. It highlights the importance of staying true to one's dharma, regardless of the circumstances.
Stay tuned as we continue this incredible journey in the next episode, unraveling the deeds and destinies of these legendary warriors.